All right, Chief TV, let's talk about the iOS challenge. Now, this challenge is called the iOS challenge because it has to do with the iPhone operating system. It has to do with multiple devices, including the current iPhone, the iPad mini, the regular old iPad, or any sort of iTouch device or iPod. Whatever sort of Apple product you've got that uses the iOS system is available for this assignment. Now, I don't want you to think I'm an Apple fanboy here, but hey, let's be honest. I like Apple. I want you to see the power of this operating system and how a media professional and a journalist in 2014 can make mega dollars and a professional career with just an iOS device. So, if you're up to the challenge, let's go about the details. On this challenge, you've got to produce 2 assignments, 2 specific separate projects, but you do have the opportunity to meld them together into one big project. I'll explain. For the iOS challenge, you are not allowed to use a computer system during the entire production cycle. The only time you're allowed to even touch a computer during this challenge is when you're exporting your final video and you need my assistance to plug it into the computer to give me your finished project. There are even ways around that, but the whole point of this assignment is to show that you don't need a computer to be a media professional. So, don't cheat. Don't use computers. Use either our class iOS device and check it out each day with the checkboard, or with the checklist. You can't just take it. You got to sign it out each day and talk to Mr. Loudis about the details on that if you've forgotten. But nevertheless, if you don't have your own iOS device, which is of quality of the iPhone 4 or better, we can't use the iPhone 3G or the iPhone Edge or some of those older devices. Even the iPod Touch 4G is not quality enough of a camera and audio recording for us to turn it in as professional quality. But if you have an iPhone 4 or better, you've got a great camera and microphone as long as you know how to use it. So that's what this assignment's all about, only using an iOS device. So let's get to it. You've got 2 assignments to turn in. The first one, and the one that tends to be a little bit easier, is music production. See, the deal is the iOS device is made to make people make music very easily. Even if you don't have experience with making music, playing around with a few of the applications we've got on our iPads and iPhones, it's easy to see that you can make brand new music wherever you are. Now, plenty of us want to make money as a career and making music for television or for our own music albums. But whatever the case, your job is you've got to produce 1 minute of music that is school appropriate and completely original. You cannot use loops. You cannot use pre-described or predetermined beats where they just play over and over again and you press buttons. You really must record a brand new musical production from start to finish, all on an iOS device to be considered for full credit. So 1 minute long of music. It can be as long as you want, but most people will find that 1 to 2 minutes of music is all they have time for. I do not recommend recording an entire 3-verse, 2-chorus, bridge, and interlude song. That's a little bit too long for this 6-day cycle. But you must produce at least 1 minute of recorded music. Now, do I require you to be singing? Nope. Do I require you to be rapping? Nope. I want you to produce professional grade music that we can actually use in Chief TV. So, it must be 1 minute long. Good luck with the first part of the iOS challenge. The second part of the iOS challenge is to produce a video complete with editing, audio, FX, and title work. What I mean by that is you've got to use an editing device such as iMovie or Pinnacle Studio on the iOS device, and you've got to edit your video into a finished video product. Now, most people will take this challenge, and now that they've heard these instructions, they'll say, "Hey, Mr. Loudis, can I record a song and then make a music video for that song all on the same device? Can I turn in everything at once?" You absolutely can. I don't want to require you to make a music video for the song you're producing, but most people who do this assignment find the best way to go about this assignment is to write and produce a song completely professional grade and then figure out how to record and edit and mash all of those things together. It can be done on the iOS device, so read up. Google is your friend. Good luck with the iOS challenge. Ask Mr. Loudest for details on iOS devices, and if you have your own iPhone or iPad device, bring it every day. You're going to need it for this one. Good luck with the iOS challenge. You've got 2 things to turn in within 6 days. Audio production that's at least 1 minute long of music that we can actually use on screen, and at least a minute of video. Hopefully you'll sync those 2 together in a brand new project. Good luck!